We're right outside the headquarters of the Israeli Defense Forces, a building up there, and you can see this demonstration there, trying to close the traffic on this main route. But as you say, we've been here week after week after week, massive demonstrations in this area every weekend, really, for months and months and months. And I'm not really confident that all of these people have actually heard the news, because we're bringing to it right now that there is a deal, we think, and that a deal has been signed off on by both sides, even though we haven't seen that formal agreement in writing. But, you know, there's clearly, I think there will be celebration. These people will be very happy that there's a deal, but there's a big but. The caveat, Kira, is that, you know, amongst the families of the hostages in Gaza, there is a fear that there will be this initial 6-week ceasefire, yes, but it won't potentially turn into a permanent ceasefire. And some, the male soldiers, for example, and some of the men, the hostages still held in Gaza, won't be released in this deal if there isn't a phase 2 and a phase 3. I mean, look, you can see there's hundreds of people. You know, there's a lot of anger towards the Israeli government amongst this section of Israeli society, and they've remained determined throughout. So if this deal is again confirmed by the Israeli government and Hamas, then, you know, it will be a massive, massive, massive moment for the families. And yes, I have been speaking to 2 of the families of American hostages. There are, we believe, only 3 American hostages potentially still alive inside Gaza right now, and US officials are saying they believe 2 of them will be released if there is this 6-week ceasefire and the deal, and that would be Keith Siegel, and I've been speaking to his brother Lee multiple times over the last few months, but we've been exchanging text messages tonight, and to be honest with you, right now they're on tenterhooks. They don't know, you know, what quite to believe, and the reports in the last half an hour, to be honest with you, have been very confusing about saying there is a deal, there isn't a deal. Hamas might have made new demands, according to one Israeli official, related to control of this southern strip of land in Gaza, the border with Egypt, effectively, and whether or not Israeli troops would fully withdraw from that area called the Philadelphia Corridor. And I've also spoken to Jonathan Decherchen, the father of Sagi Decherchen. He's in his 30s, he's got young kids just like me, and, you know, I know Jonathan, again, is once again just watching everything, praying, you know, hoping that this is the case, that there is a deal, and that Sagi will be included. I think, you know, what we do know from this draft negotiating framework we've seen is that elderly males like Keith Siegel, an American citizen, will almost certainly be part of that, and he will be coming home if this is the case. But Sagi is 35. He is a civilian, so he was not in the IDF on October the 7th when he was taken from the family kibbutz near Gaza. But, you know, it's not 100%, you know, that he would be in a deal. He could be, and we hope he will be. And US officials, from what they've been telling us, suggesting they hope that is the case too. So, you know, I think this news is just coming through. You can see that people are still out on the streets, and they're protesting for a deal. And we hope and we think that deal is now in place.